Islamophobia in the West, Historical Roots, Contemporary Dynamics, and Theoretical Perspectives. Islamophobia, an intricate tapestry of fear, anxiety, and hostility directed at Muslims, emerges as a critical issue in our society today. Hatem Basian, in his insightful chapter Islamophobia, An Introduction to the Academic Field, Methods and Approaches, delineates this phenomenon as not merely a matter of individual apprehension, but as a pervasive force shaping legal frameworks, economic policies, media narratives, and the very fabric of society itself. The term itself, believed to have first surfaced in 1910 in a report by Alain Quélien for the French government titled Muslim Policy in West Africa, signals the beginning of a profound discourse surrounding negative perceptions of Islam and its adherents. Expanding on this historical backdrop, scholars such as Karam Durrani, Ahmed Zakaria Hankir, and Frederick Carrick suggest that the term made its English debut in 1923. Moreover, Etienne Nasreddin Diné, a French Orientalist painter, is credited with coining the term Islamophobia, positing that it encapsulates an enduring hostility towards Islam, one that often remains obscured beneath layers of cultural discourse. To truly grasp the implications of Islamophobia, one must consider its historical lineage. Basian skillfully traces its roots back to the Crusades, framing it as an ideology of conquest born from colonial ambitions. This historical context invites us to distinguish between various forms of Islamophobia, highlighting the need to differentiate between pseudoscientific and clerical manifestations. Furthermore, Hatem Basian provocatively argues that Islamophobia functions as a networked political ideology developed in bad faith, rather than as a mere reflection of ignorance about the Muslim faith. This assertion resonates with Ramon Grifogel's perspective that Islamophobia's origins can be traced back to the seismic events of 1492, specifically the fall of Andalus and the subsequent expulsion of Muslims and Jews from Spain. Such historical milestones underscore the deep colonial roots of this prejudice. Compellingly, Basian and other scholars position Islamophobia within the broader framework of racism, depicting it as a sub-factor within the systemic issue. Racism, as articulated by Clark et al., in 1999, encompasses a spectrum of beliefs, attitudes, and institutional arrangements that aim to denigrate individuals based on their phenotypic characteristics and ethnic origins. Inextricably linked to this is discrimination, a behavioral byproduct that manifests in various forms. It occurs not only based on physical appearance, but also through the lens of cultural behaviors. For example, consider both Christian and Muslim Arabs. They may face discrimination purely due to their shared ethnic and cultural traits, highlighting how prejudice can transcend religious identities. The troubling persistence of microsystem racism, particularly in contemporary contexts, draws attention to the insidious nature of discrimination, even in societies renowned for their openness. In 2017, Phillips and Lauterbach elucidated that microsystem racism manifests through ideological stereotypes and institutional disparities in healthcare, education, and resource access. Adding to this complexity is the phenomenon of microaggressions, which are subtle yet damaging interactions that convey hostility or negativity toward an individual. These microaggressions can be categorized into micro-insults, micro-assaults, and micro-invalidations, each leaving a tangible mark on individuals' psychological and physical well-being. A particularly poignant aspect, a notable aspect of Islamophobia, is its absence from major diagnostic manuals, such as the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual 5 and the International Classification of Diseases 10, as highlighted by Durrani, Hankir, and Carrick. This omission raises crucial questions about how we approach the study of Islamophobia within the frameworks of postcolonial studies, ethnic studies, sociology, and area studies. Exploring the relationship between contemporary manifestations of Islamophobia and established discourses on race and gender offers a critical lens through which to examine its profound effects on societal dynamics. The discourse surrounding whether Islamophobia signifies a new iteration of long-standing racial and gender hierarchies or requires its own distinct analytical lens, given its nuanced religious dimensions, invites thoughtful reflection. Examining Islamophobia as a form of otherness necessitates a critical engagement with both external perceptions and internal discourses within Muslim communities. By delving into these complexities, scholars and activists can pave the way towards a richer understanding of Islamophobia and its multifaceted implications for individuals and society. In summary, addressing the issue of Islamophobia mandates a nuanced and multifaceted approach. By rooting our understanding in historical narratives while simultaneously engaging with contemporary realities, we can uncover the implications of this pervasive phenomenon for individuals and their communities. Want to stay updated with our content? Just head over to our YouTube channel or check out one of our videos and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you with us.